Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing arrest and deportation and why that's not really probably the best way to leave Thailand. A recent article from the Padian News, that's thepadiannews.com, article is titled "Unidentified Foreigner Arrested for Stealing 2 Bottles of Liquor in Pattaya, Attempting to Flee Across Nearby Rooftops," saying he's unidentified foreigner arrested for allegedly stealing 2 bottles of liquor in Pattaya and attempting to flee across nearby rooftops, claims he is homesick and wants to be sent to his home country. So, quoting directly, the foreign man told police at the scene he was homesick and wanted to be sent back to his home country and wanted to be caught. There's a lot more information on there. It's actually kind of an interesting story of what he did and allegedly did and what, he was running across these rooftops. Purpose for this video is there are better ways to go home rather than getting arrested. Frankly, if you're already on Overstay, we deal with this rather frequently. One can liaise with immigration. It can take some doing, and it may cost a little bit of money to have somebody assist in sort of expediting a deportation, but that can be done. The other thing is being arrested in Thailand results in, and being deported will result in basically a lifetime blacklisting. It may be possible to deal with that at a later date, but presume the worst, hope for the best, plan for the worst, and presume that you may not be able to ever come back to Thailand again. And again, oftentimes, sometimes embassies will help their nationals. There's probably better ways than getting arrested to get yourself deported home. And this should be clear. I want to make this very clear. If you're thinking about this, yeah, you may ultimately end up at home, but where you're going to end up in the interim between the time they arrest you and the time you get out of Thailand is not going to be a pretty place. I've dealt with cases in the Immigration Detention Center. It's not someplace anyone wants to be, and it's probably why it's called the detention center. It's kind of designed, I think, to a certain degree to be kind of a deterrent. And it can be some time if you get stuck in that detention center before you can be deported from Thailand. It's not going to be just an instantaneous thing. There's some due process involved. Then on top of it, it has to do with availability of flights, etc. So for those who are contemplating this method of leaving Thailand, maybe think again and look at other options, because definitely there are better ways to leave Thailand rather than being intentionally deported.